Buying a used car, the internet can confuse you with vague pricing. Don't let it. Search from over 1 million pre-owned vehicles. With a new TrueCar, buy smarter, drive happier. My thoughts about the NBA season. We did get some news, some good news about Corona from Italy today. Numbers are down. So you're going to see cases go up. But what are they compared to the previous day? So when you see, the headlines, I don't think journalists are very good at math. If there's, 400 cases yesterday and 200 today, you could say, it's soaring. No, that's great news. When it doesn't go up, 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 when it plateaus or goes down, even though there's 200 new cases, you're comparing day to day because what you're trying to do is get it to level off. So they got very promising news in Italy today that the social distancing helps. We know it matters. We know it helps. So in Germany and in Spain and in Italy, from what I just read, there are some encouraging signs, but it's too early. We're still not at the point. We won't see that here in the States probably for another week because we're just now really putting our arms around in New York and California, some, enacting intense social distancing. I do worry about the NBA. I think it's been a really captivating season. I'm kind of 75-25. The season's going to get canceled. What I worry about is that, even if no player had it, even if you played in empty arenas, even though if everybody had been tested, even though these are the world's best athletes cardio-wise and probably are fairly risk of passing away, right? They're in about as good a shape. They're 25 to 31 years old mostly. What I worry about is you start the playoffs up, and then a couple of players, you're sharing the ball, get it, and then you've got to retest. And do you have to, I saw today the Olympics canceled. That's July 15th, and they're out. That's 3 months away. April, May, June. That's 4 months away, and the Olympics got canceled. So is Adam Silver have an end date? Is he sitting to himself thinking, okay, here's the date. Here's the last date we could start the playoffs. So I do think in the next 10 days, Joy and I talked earlier before it got canceled. We said, the Olympics, we're going to know here in about 3 or 4 days on the Olympics. I kind of feel like Adam Silver and the NBA are going to know. They're going to see if there's any leveling off. They're going to watch the European numbers, watch the New York City numbers. I think we're going to know in 7 to 10 days if the NBA season is canceled. The Olympics, again, did it today. So you keep watching, you keep crossing your fingers. So, Brady's going to Tampa Bay. And I thought we'd play a little game today, kind of the winners and the losers, because when you have a move like LeBron to the Lakers or A-Rod to the Yankees, it clearly changes so many things for so many people who are connected, have tentacles to A-Rod or to Kobe, the late Kobe Bryant, or to Tom Brady. So our best for last, winners and losers with Tom.
Winner.
Sam Darnold is probably now, in my opinion, the best quarterback in his division. If you go and look at best quarterback in a division in the NFL, if they don't win the division, they get to the playoffs. By the way, he's not done well against Brady. 0-2 and been outscored 71-3.
Winner.
Buffalo Bills, obviously. This is a playoff team 2 of the last 3 years. They're coming off their best season this century, 10-6. And Brady, nobody owned the Bills like Brady. Joy, he was he was 32-3.
Wow.
So nobody is happier that Tom is flying United to Tampa. Nobody is happier. Nobody's a bigger winner than Buffalo.
Winner.
Fox Sports. More games for Fox with Tom Brady. Let's be honest. The NFC now gives me, I got Aaron Rodgers, I got Russell Wilson, I got Breeze, I got Carson Wentz, I got the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, I got Tom Brady. Got to be honest with you. We did well.
Loser.
Aaron Rodgers. Packers play at Tampa this year. Another great quarterback he's got to get through. I don't know. I just, Tom Brady in a playoff game against Aaron Rodgers, that's another obstacle I wouldn't face if I was Aaron.
Winner.
Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, 2 remarkable A-plus prospects in college football, one for Clemson, one for Ohio State. Here's the good news. The Patriots and Bill Belichick will be doing a soft tanking this year.
Loser.
Poor Drew Brees. His whole life he's chasing Brady. Get me to the Super Bowl. Now he's got to face Brady, who probably has at least as good a weapons in the same division. Got to play him twice a year. Again, just another tough out for a great quarterback trying to get more Super Bowl trophies.
Winner.
Florida. 900% increase for the Buccaneers in marketing and jersey sales. 20% of Florida's population is 65 and older, and TB12 can, who knows? You know, TB12 lifestyle's coming to Florida. And that's a quality lifestyle. It can help the summer body maybe in Florida.
Loser.
Uggs. Florida's the hottest state in the country ahead of Hawaii. Nobody wears Uggs. The Ugg brand took a not a great sponsorship anymore. Uggs feels right in New England. Nobody's wearing Uggs in Florida.
Winner.
Giselle. Nobody lays out in the beach in Foxborough. A supermodel needs her vitamin D and sun. The winner is clearly Giselle Bundchen. But Giselle Brady, excuse me. Or is she hyphenated now? Giselle Bundchen Brady? I don't know.
I think she just goes by Giselle.
I think you're right. I think at that point, like Pele, that's all you have to say.
Her name's worth more. Why would you change it?
Yeah, good call on that. You know, when you look at her career earnings, supermodels do really well.
Yeah, it's a good career.
Yeah, it's really good work if you can get it. With today's health concerns, more important than ever to take care of your body, M-Drive Elite. Refind your prime with M-Drive. Use the code HERD, 20% off. Kevin Clark came out earlier today, writer, formerly of the Wall Street Journal and now The Ringer. Joey, I thought this was interesting when he talked about that, you know, the virus may end OTAs, and it also could have an abridged preseason, right? And Kevin had done homework. He goes, the last time we had a shortened camp or canceled camp, he laid out what happened.
In 2011, when they put the training camp practice limits in place in the first time, that defined that season. Coaches had no idea what to do. And you look at the teams that were good that year. The Patriots, obviously. The Giants won the Super Bowl. The Packers, the Ravens. It was veteran teams with stability and good coaches because they knew how to adapt on the fly. It's that kind of coaching that is going to be really valuable this year. That's why coach, quarterback, coordinator, I totally agree with you. This year it's going to be very important because there's going to be no time to learn anything new.
Yeah, you know, Joey, we started the show today. Our lead was actually, if you go and look at the teams where the quarterback and the coach return and there's not a lot of moves with coordinators, outside of the AFC East, where New England's not going to be as good clearly, you can go to every division, and it looks a lot like last year. Ravens, Steelers, Texans, Titans, 49ers, Seattle Seahawks, Green Bay and Minnesota, Philadelphia and Dallas. Now, Dallas obviously has a new coach, but they do have a quarterback, who knows the personnel. I think it's going to be another familiarity year. I do not think we're going to have OTAs. If the Olympics are canceling July 15th, I think I can say with almost certainty, May, we're not going to be quite through it yet, at least in terms of athletes sweating, touching. I do think we're going to have, one of the things I've thought about is, how do you not tank the economy? Like, what can you do?
Right.
Small moves, Joy, to give a resurgence to the economy and maintaining social distancing. Like NFL training camp does not do that.
No, it doesn't. And even listening to what he's saying as far as, how that affects veteran teams, if the NBA season isn't canceled, you have to imagine that the older teams going directly into the playoffs would be at an advantage for that reason as well. Yeah,
that's right. Clippers have veterans. Lakers have veterans. Celtics have, I would say, they've played together, if not veterans.
But you'd lean toward teams who have a lot more postseason experience.
Maybe this is Westbrook's year. Who knows? Maybe this is Harden and Westbrook's year.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody. Joy Taylor, this is just everybody that's part of this today. John Goulet, Greg Toohey, everybody back there. We have a smaller staff. Really appreciate it. Trying to just kind of create some normalcy in all of our lives. You're doing it for us, certainly. We'll see you tomorrow in L.A.